Another memory begins. 80s Golden Memories FM.
Spring came in the particular way it came that year. The cherry trees on the block behind the market, doing the thing they always do in the third week of April, when the temperature decides and the whole street turns pink overnight. And I stopped to watch it the way I would have stopped to tell you about it that evening. Reached for the phone before I caught myself reached, with the particular speed of someone who has something that the other person needs to hear before it fades. And then arrived at the catching and stood inside the pink light of the particular attaching and detaching of a habit in a single reach and stop. Not the spring and not the cherry trees, just the reaching and the catching, the particular speed of a hand toward a phone that it should have stopped before. Something blooming through the April light tonight, cherry trees against the night. Everything I reach to tell you still comes back to you. The season I forgot to tell you about. There's a spring that nobody received from me that year, that third week. And the closer that the April comes, the more I reach before I catch it. Something pink against the April light tonight, third week blooming through the night. Everything the cherry trees still hold still comes back to you. The season I forgot to tell you about. If I let myself reach all the way, press the name and let it ring into whatever rings into now. Would the cherry trees mean anything on the other end of it? Or would the reaching be enough without the landing? Some habits are so old they live below the knowing, and the reaching for the phone to tell someone about the spring is older than the loss and younger than the having. And the cherry trees came back the way they always come back in the third week. And I reached and I caught myself, and I stood inside the pink light of a spring I kept fading slowly out of sight. Cherry trees through the April night, everything I'm reaching back to tell still belongs to you. The season I forgot to tell you about. Yeah, the season I forgot to tell you about. cherry trees on the block behind the market, doing the thing they always do in the third week of April, when the temperature decides and the whole street turns pink overnight. And I stop to watch it the way I would have stopped to tell you about it that evening. Reached for the phone before I caught myself, reached with the particular speed of someone who has something that the other person needs to hear before it fades, and then arrived at the catching and stood inside the pink light of the particular attaching and detaching of a habit in a single reach and stop. Not the spring and not the cherry trees, just the reaching and the catching, the particular speed of a hand toward a phone that it should have stopped before. Something blooming through the April light tonight, cherry trees against the night. Everything I reach to tell you of still comes back to you. The season I forgot to tell you about. There's a spring that nobody received from me that year, that third week. And the closer that the April comes, the more I reach before I catch it. Something pink against the April light tonight, third week blooming through the night. Everything the cherry trees still hold still comes back to you. The season I forgot to tell you about. If I let myself reach all the way, press the name and let it ring into whatever rings into now, would the cherry trees mean anything on the other end of it, or would the reaching be enough without the landing? Some habits are so old they live below the knowing, and the reaching for the phone to tell someone about the spring is older than the loss and younger than the having. And the cherry trees came back the way they always come back in the third week. And I reached and I caught myself, and I stood inside the pink light of a spring I kept fading slowly outside. Cherry trees through the April night. Everything I'm reaching back to tell still belongs to you. The season I forgot to tell you about. Yeah. Season I forgot to tell you about tonight. The night, third week, cherry trees, still yours, still belongs to you. Still belongs to you. Still belongs to you. January kept on being January, the way it does regardless. February brought the cold with the particular hardness of a month that doesn't ask what the previous year delivered. It just comes with the gray light and cold and the considered indifference of a calendar toward the people living in it. I watch the year, not know the way the world watches nothing. The seasons doing what they do with the particular nothing of a nature that continues without consulting the consulted. The cherry trees, the summer heat, the autumn and the jolted arrival of the next January, just like every other. Not the year and not the seasons, just the going on of things, the particular indifference of a world that just keeps being what it is without a pause. Something moving through the calendar tonight, every month against the light. Everything the year keeps doing through still comes back to you. The year that didn't know you'd gone. There's a world inside, a continuing, that has no record of the loss. And the closer that the seasons come, the more I feel the cost of a world that doesn't notice. Something steady through the calendar lights tonight, season after season. Through the night, everything the year moves through and past still comes back to you. The year that didn't know you'd gone. If the year had known somehow, stopped the cherry trees in April, held the summer at the border, made the autumn slightly paler, in acknowledgement of the particular absence from the record, would the grief feel more legitimate, or would the seasons unrewarded by the world's acknowledgement be worse? Somehow, some losses are too private for the calendar to know the year kept being the year, and the world kept going forward, and the cherry trees came back, and the fall came back at 6, and the corner kept its junction, and the couch kept its third cushion, and nothing new and nothing stopped, and I moved through it season after season, carrying the knowledge of a year that didn't know, but kept going anyway, and I kept going with it. Fading slowly out of sight, years still turning through the night. Everything the calendar moves through still belongs to you. The year that didn't know you'd gone. Yeah, the year that didn't know you'd gone tonight. January again, still yours, still belongs to you. Still belongs to you. It happened sometime in the 4th month. Woke up thinking it was just a Tuesday, ordinary Tuesday, with its ordinary Tuesday. Wait and lay there for the particular 7 seconds of forgetting before the room assembled itself, and the 7 seconds of getting back to the knowledge arrived, like every morning after I 7 seconds more than any other part of it. The particular clean of waking before the room commits to be in the room it is now, instead of the room it was. And the 7 seconds between live there in the pause before the lamp and the window told me what day it was. Not the forgetting and not the remembering, just the 7 seconds between the particular dawn of a morning when nothing had happened yet, and the morning where it had 7 seconds in the morning light tonight. The room assembling through the night. Everything the waking holds of you still comes back to you the first morning. I forgot for a moment. There's a version of the day that lives inside the 7 seconds, and the closer that the room comes into focus, the faster the moment beckons toward the knowledge and away. 7 seconds in the morning light tonight, Tuesday, assembling through the night. Morning, I forgot for a moment. If the 7 seconds had stretched to 8 to 9 to the full minute, would I have felt guilty for the time I spent in it, the clean Tuesday of not knowing? Or would the minute have been the most rest I'd had since October, the particular in-between of a consciousness, arriving at the fact of a morning before the morning knows what it is. Some grief gives you 7 seconds of the life before the loss, and the giving is a gift, and the taking back is the cost. And I lay there in the 7, and then I lay there in the knowing, and I thought about the 7 more than any of the rest of the 4th month, because 7 seconds of forgetting felt like coming home, fading slowly out of sight. 7 seconds through the morning light. 7 seconds through the morning light. Everything the Tuesday held before still belongs to you the first morning. I forgot for a moment. Yeah, the first morning I forgot for a moment tonight. 7 seconds still yours, still belongs to you, still belongs to you. There was a Tuesday before the Tuesday that changed what Tuesday meant. A day of ordinary errands and ordinary spent hours, doing nothing worth the remembering, except that it was the last of the particular gathering of ordinary days that didn't know they were the last. I made coffee and I read something, and I thought about the week ahead, and I made a list of nothing urgent maintain just the particular Tuesday of a life still in the plain, ordinary country of not knowing what was coming. Not the day after, and not the day of just the day before, the particular ordinary of a Tuesday that was just a Tuesday before it became the before. Something ordinary in the light tonight, the Tuesday before the night. Everything the ordinary held of you still comes back to you. The last ordinary day before I knew. There's a list I made that evening of nothing that needed doing urgently. And the closer that I get to ordinary, the more the ordinary becomes the thing I'm wanting more. Something ordinary through the evening light, the last Tuesday through the night. Everything the not yet knowing held still comes back to you. The last ordinary day before I knew. If I could go back to that Tuesday, live inside the ordinary of it, would I spend it any differently, or would I just inhabit the particular ordinary more completely, more carefully? Would I notice the coffee more? Would I read more slowly? Would I make the list more thoroughly? Would I go to bed less lonely? Some days are only visible from the other side of knowing, and the last ordinary Tuesday is the most important day of any loss, because it was the last time everything was just the weight of ordinary living. And I didn't know to hold it, and I didn't know to hold it, and I let it go to sleep, not knowing it. It was the last ordinary thing I'd have before. The last ordinary thing became the thing I'd want more than anything that came after, fading slowly out of sight. Last Tuesday through the night. Everything the ordinary held before still belongs to you. The last ordinary day before I knew. Yeah. The last ordinary day before I knew tonight. Just a Tuesday, still yours, still belongs to you. Still belongs to you. Not quite here and not quite gone. Something pulling me along. Every word I try to place dissolves before I find the space. I keep turning through the dark, chasing down a fading spark. Every time I get too near, you dissolve and disappear somewhere in the in-between tonight. Not enough to make it right. Everything I'm tuning through still comes back to you. Lost inside your frequency. There's a signal barely there, something hanging in the air. But the closer that I get, the more I seem to forget. Somewhere in the in-between tonight, breaking through in fading light. Everything I'm reaching through still comes back to you. Lost inside your frequency. If I fell into the sound, would I finally track you down, or just lose what's left of me? Somewhere past where I can see. Somewhere in the in-between tonight, fading slowly out of sight. Everything I'm holding through still belongs to you. Lost inside your frequency. Lost inside your frequency tonight. Between the signal still belongs to you. Someone playing through the rain, every note carrying the pain, every phrase bends in the night, pulling darkness into light. Pavement shining amber glow, story only music knows. Every chord that drifts along wraps around where we went wrong, bleeding softly into light. Someone aching through the night. Every note I'm hearing through still comes back to you. Saxophone bleeding down the avenue. left to ease the pain, fading slowly out of sight. Something leaving in the night. Every trace I'm holding through still belongs to you. Saxophone bleeding down the avenue. Yeah. Saxophone bleeding down the avenue. Tonight, low and slow and gone, still belongs to you. Number sitting on the screen, hovering in the in-between. Every time I almost press, something stops me in the mess. Clock says Leyden City sleeps. Only me and what I keep. Every second that I wait feels like closing every gate. Fingers frozen in the light, phone still glowing through the night. Everything I meant to say still comes back to you anyway. The call I never made. There's a voice I almost know, somewhere only courage goes. But the closer that I get, the harder to forget. Fingers frozen in the light, silence filling through the night. Everything I meant to say still comes back to you anyway. The call I never made. If I dialed it and let it ring, would it finally mean something? Or just echo down the line to a place that's no longer mine? Fading slowly out of sight. closing like a distant call. Every flash that cuts the dark leaves behind a smaller mark. Standing still while the city breathes, carrying the weight nobody sees. Every color on the glass makes the present feel like past. Colors burning in the night, something sharp against the light. Every truth I can't deny still reads like a long goodbye. Neon bleeding through the window. There's a flicker in the sign that keeps replaying every line. But the closer that I look, the more I read the book. Colors burning through the night, cutting sharp and burning bright. Every truth I can't deny still reads like goodbye. Neon bleeding through the window. If I close the blinds tonight, would it finally feel right? Or just leave me in the room with the same familiar gloom? Faded slowly out of sight, colors dimming through the night. Every flicker tells me why I still can't say goodbye. Neon bleeding through the window. Hey, neon bleeding through the window tonight. Red, blue, gone. Still can't say goodbye. Someone said it in the hall. 4 small letters, that was all. Every syllable just stayed hanging in the air, unmade. Piano drifting soft and low, like a thing I used to know. Every note just drifts away, the way you did that final day. Heavy landing in the light, something pressing through the night. I reach out but lose your trace. Every echo I can't replace, the silence after your name. There's a just leave me standing here, holding nothing but the air, fading slowly out of sight. Something hollow in the night. Every wave just falls apart like silence in my heart. The silence after your name. Yeah, the silence after your name tonight. Last echo faded, still comes back to you. Bar by bar it drops away. Nothing left of yesterday. Every wave that finds the dark leaves behind a smaller mark. Streetlights passing, empty time. Every mile blurs the line between what was and what is gone, and why I'm still holding on. Nothing breaking through the light, just the dark beyond the night. Oh, yeah. I keep searching through the air, but you're nowhere, nowhere there. Signal gone beyond the overpass. But there's a tower in the distance, holding on with some resistance. But the closer that I move, the more I start to lose. Oh, yeah. Nothing breaking through the night, signal lost and now all gone beyond the overpass tonight. No signal, no signal, nowhere anymore. The exit beyond the pines. The dashboard numbers tremble as the highway turns to gray. A paper cup is leaning where your hand once used to stay. The fields have lost their color, the radio drifts in and out. I pass another sleeping town without knowing what I'm searching for. A green sign rises in the distance, half concealed by branches overhead. For one brief second, every promise we abandoned feels ahead. We once traced this route on Sunday with an atlas on your knees. You drew circles around small towns and marked a cabin near the trees. You said we'd leave before September, before our courage learned to bend. But the months became excuses and the plans became an end. Now the arrow points beside me toward a road I never chose. My hands tighten on the steering wheel as the distance slowly closes. The exit beyond the pines is calling like a road unfinished. Every mile we left behind feels suddenly undiminished. The exit beyond the pines, where we swore we'd disappear. I could turn and face the life we never had the nerve to live that year. The truck moves past in silence. The sign is close enough to read. There is no one here to stop me, only memory and speed. I imagine wooden floorboards, morning coffee, mountain air, your old jacket on a railing, and your laughter somewhere there. But dreams can wear the faces of the people we have lost. Sometimes taking one old turning has a far more painful cost. The lane begins dividing, the painted lines pull wide. One road keeps the past beside me, one asks who I am without it. The exit beyond the pines is waiting at the edge of reason. Every hope we left behind has survived another season. The exit beyond the pines, where we said we would begin. Would I find the life we wanted, or another empty room to wander in? I don't know whether love was stolen or whether we just let it close. I don't know if roads remember every traveler they almost chose. But I know the heart can spend forever at the border of a choice, turning every lost direction into one familiar voice. The signal flashes closer, There is no more time to hide. I could follow what we dreamed of. I could let it pass beside me. The exit beyond the pines is burning in the rearview mirror. I kept driving through the sign and the road ahead grew clearer. The exit beyond the pines didn't hold the life we missed. It only showed me I could choose to move beyond the world that never did exist. The exit beyond the pines. I watched it disappear, and for the first time since you left, I did not turn around from fear. I kept driving, I kept driving beyond the pines. The elevator climbs in silence to a floor I've never seen. A brass key rests inside my palm, stamped with the number 17. The corridor smells faintly of old carpet and perfume. Somewhere behind a closing door, a television fills a room. I carry only one small suitcase and a coat across my arm. The clerk said this place was quiet, like quiet ever meant no harm. I turn the lock and enter. Nothing here remembers us. No photograph upon the dresser, no familiar trace of dust. The bed is made too perfectly. The glass waits upside down, far below. Unfamiliar traffic moves through an unfamiliar town. Then I notice someone left the heavy curtains pulled apart. The whole horizon enters like a question through my heart. Doors, but the sky is leaning toward me from a place I've never known before. In the room with the curtains open, every rooftop meets the dawn. Nothing here can tell the story of the life that has gone on. In the room with the curtains open, I can see beyond the years. There is nowhere you, nothing here designed to hold my fear. I unpack a folded sweater, set my shoes beside the chair. For a moment I expect your voice to ask why I am standing there. But the walls return no answer. The ceiling doesn't know your name. This place has never held our anger, never watched us trade the blame. I sit beside the broad glass pane as clouds begin to burn. Perhaps a room without a history is where a heart can learn. Every empty place is different. Some are wounds and some are doors. Some are waiting for the person you could never be broken closure for the safety love provides. Maybe closing every curtain only kept the ache inside. Maybe healing isn't finding what replaces what is gone. Maybe healing is allowing something else to carry on. So I leave the glass uncovered, I let every color through. Let the morning find the corners that belonged too long to you. In the room with the curtains open, I am standing in the gold, not untouched and not unbroken, but no longer growing cold. In the room with the curtains open, I can finally see the view. There are thousands of beginnings that were hidden while I only looked for you. In the room with the curtains open, I don't close the world away. I let the unknown enter, I let it stay. Curtains open, morning coming, let it stay. A weathered map lies folded on the seat beside my coat. The ink has blurred around the places where you once made little notes. The interstate runs straight ahead, but another route appears, narrower and nearly empty, untraveled all these years. We always chose the quickest way, the roads with clearer signs. You distrusted distant valleys, I distrusted changing plans. So we passed the smaller turnings, promising another day. Now the words another day feel like the cruelest things we'd say. The compass needle shivers, the afternoon grows red. I follow where the asphalt curves instead of where we said. The road that bent west carried me beyond the fences, past the fields where every promise lost its old defenses. The road that bent west didn't lead me back to you. It showed me there were other skies and other ways of passing through. I stopped beside a canyon where the wind moves through the stone. For the first time, being nowhere doesn't feel the same as being alone. There are hawks above the ridgeline, there is dust upon my shoes. There is freedom in a landscape that has never heard of you. The road that bent west opened farther than expected. Every turn removed a burden I had carried and protected. The road that bent west kept unfolding without end. I thought every road without The road that bent west brought me nowhere we had planned, yet I found my own direction where I thought I could not stand. The road that bent west left your shadow far behind. I did not lose the way without you. I began to find mine. Westward, further, I began to find boats are tied in rows, their ropes creaking with the tide. A fisherman repairs his nets while gulls circle overhead. The cafes have not opened, the pavement smells of salt. I came here with no purpose except to give the moving water all my thoughts. We once booked a coastal journey, then canceled it in June. You said the timing wasn't right. I said we'd travel soon. The ticket stayed inside a drawer until the print turned pale. How many lives are lost between intention and farewell? The eastern edge is changing, the dark begins to thin. The sea does not ask where I've been, it only pulls me in. At the harbor before sunrise, every vessel faces blue. Some are leaving with the morning, some have nowhere else to move. At the harbor before sunrise, I can hear the engine start. There are journeys made by distance, and the ones that happen quietly inside the heart. A woman lifts a suitcase onto a ferry painted white. A child presses both hands against the glass in pure delight. Nobody knows my history, nobody asks why I came. For once I'm only someone watching day replace the gray. At the harbor before sunrise, every vessel faces blue. Some are leaving with the morning, some have nowhere else to move. At the harbor before sunrise, I can hear the engine start. There are journeys made by distance, and the ones that happen quietly inside the heart. I thought closure would arrive, like a sentence clear and strong. But perhaps it comes like water, moving everything along. No announcement, no confession, no dramatic final sign. Just the sea becoming silver, and your absence becoming mine. At the harbor before sunrise, I release what wouldn't sail. All the plans we never followed, all the words that grew too frail. At the harbor before sunrise, I can feel the shoreline part. There are journeys made by leaving. There are journeys made by heart. Engines turning, water widening, morning over the harbor. Doors closing, wheels moving. I chose my life. A clock above the ticket hall has stopped at 4:10. Travelers move beneath it without looking anymore. A suitcase rolls across the tiles. A porter calls a name. I stand beneath the iron roof where every echo sounds the same. You were meant to meet me here, the winter we fell through. I waited until the final train and made excuses for you. I told myself the weather changed. I told myself you tried. It took me years to understand that waiting was the way you said goodbye. The announcement fills the station. The carriage number glows. The place where I once waited is the place I finally go. Platform number 7 doesn't look the way it did. The bench that held my certainty has almost disappeared. Platform number 7 no longer asks me to remain. I step aboard before the doors can teach me how to wait again. Smells of leather. A stranger takes the aisle outside. The station starts to move, then vanishes mile by mile. I thought departure would feel cruel, like losing you once more. Instead it feels like closing a long unnecessary door. Platform number 7 doesn't look the bench that held my certainty has almost disappeared. Platform number 7 no longer asks me to remain. I step aboard before the doors can teach me how to wait again. There are people who don't leave us with a sentence or a sound. They simply stop arriving, and we keep turning around. But a platform is not a promise, and a schedule is not fate. There comes a train for anyone who finally refuses to wait. Platform number 7 falls behind the morning glass. The place that held me prisoner becomes a place I pass. Platform number 7 shrinks beneath the open sky. I thought boarding meant abandoning smile.